My name is Daniel John. I want to welcome you all to our webinar for today. I'm so excited to have you on here. It means a ton to me that you're taking time to learn and hang out with me here. So I promise you're going to get a lot of value from this training. So we've got a solid amount of you guys on here today, which is really exciting. I'm pumped. And before we get started, I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So if you can hear me, just come to the question box and say, yeah, Danny, I can hear you. All right, let's see. We got Mary can hear me, Seth can hear me, Lisa, Remy, Chris. Okay. So today I'm going to show you how to get 20 high ticket clients without spending any of your own money. I help online marketers like you who are struggling to get new clients and don't have thousands of dollars to spend and experiment on lead generation. I help them automate their high ticket businesses and get a consistent fountain of new leads and, more importantly, new clients for them. So if you have your cell phone out or you're on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, I'd really appreciate it if you'd close those down. You're going to want to give me your full attention, and I'm moving pretty quickly through the webinar so I can fit as much value in as possible for you guys. Does that sound good? All right, so a little about myself. Like I said, my name's Daniel John. Like most people, I headed off to college after high school, but I always knew deep down that I wanted to work for myself and be an entrepreneur. This is when Shark Tank was coming out and and startups were all the rage. So I really wanted to venture off on my own and be my own boss. Bottom line was I tried all kinds of things and none of them really seemed to pan out for me. I tried a health supplement company. I tried to start a bow tie company. I was learning a lot from each experience, but at the end of the day, each one was ultimately a failure, right? After a while of frustration came in and nothing really seemed to stick for me. So I decided to put my dreams on hold, and I was able to get a job at a B2B graphic design company, doing their internet marketing for them. I was basically their media buyer. So my boss basically sat me down and he said, Danny, we want you to get us clients through Facebook, Google, and LinkedIn. I quickly realized that I was doing a terrible job at Facebook ads and Google AdWords. It seemed impossible to attract other businesses on Facebook and Google for us. We were getting charged so much money per click that I was just thinking there's no way we're ever going to be profitable from this. But what I was able to do was generate leads for us on LinkedIn without having to spend any money on advertising. And I was generating a lot of them. I started to get really good at LinkedIn marketing. I realized I had sort of cracked the code, if you will, for LinkedIn. And that's when it came to me. There's a huge market out there that's mostly untapped, that is built perfectly for generating B2B leads on LinkedIn. And it seems like no one is really doing it, guys. It wasn't long after that I started a LinkedIn marketing agency. And since then, I've been helping all kinds of entrepreneurs and online marketers generate leads through LinkedIn just like I do. This is working for people every day, and I'm here to show you how it can work for you too. So how does that sound, guys? If I show you today how you can generate leads on LinkedIn on autopilot, wouldn't it be well worth your time? Great. Okay, so here are the three key points I'm going to be going over with you today. Number one, why LinkedIn is perfect for B2B clients. I'm also going to be talking about the advantages to offering LinkedIn marketing as a service. And also, I'm going to kind of peel back the curtain here for you guys and show you how I price my agency's LinkedIn service. Okay, so let's dive into number one. Why LinkedIn is perfect for B2B clients. The number one reason, guys, is that nobody is doing it. It seems everywhere you look, there are people offering Facebook and Google and Instagram marketing as a service, but people offering LinkedIn as a service are almost non-existent. That creates a massive void for B2B customers, right? LinkedIn is the most profitable platform for B2B customers, and that's why it's about to be the next big thing. You see, a B2B client will see a better return on investment with LinkedIn than they will on Facebook. This gives you an automatic advantage over the masses. Don't get me wrong, Facebook is great for B2C customers, but if you're selling high ticket IT services, for example, then you're not going to find your audience on Facebook, right? It's just not there. Now, can you reach that audience on Google? Yeah, sure, but the cost is going to be much higher, sometimes upwards of $50 to $100 per click for these B2B services. So if I charge a first month's management fee of, let's say, $2,700 per client, If I were to spend all that money on Google, I can only get that company about 30 to maybe 40 clicks, and that leaves me with nothing. It's very hard to gain traction or scale a business like that. So the difference with LinkedIn lies with the type of information it gets from its users. Instead of finding out that they like cats and pizza, LinkedIn sources job and demographic information that's highly relevant to your B2B clients. Within minutes, you're able to narrow your search to all kinds of IT directors, IT professionals, CEOs, the real decision makers of any company, and really anyone that you could be looking for. So when potential clients have the option to work with us for $2,700 a month, and we can contact 800 to 1,200 people in their niche every month, they're going to eat that up, right? They're getting 40 clicks on Google versus 800 targeted connections on LinkedIn. Which one would you prefer? So it's easy to see why LinkedIn reigns supreme when working with B2B clients. With our LinkedIn agency, they are getting a service that they need and a service that isn't really available for them yet. That's going to bring us to our second point today, the advantages of offering LinkedIn marketing as a service that make it so easy to get clients. So we've already touched on a few advantages, but I hope you guys don't mind if I take this to a deeper level with you. And I promise this is the only slide that has any math on it. So let's look at what advantages of LinkedIn marketing we can exploit to work best for us in our new agency. So the first way is with ad spend. A massive advantage of LinkedIn marketing is that you can tell potential clients that the only thing it'll cost them is your management fee. This will save them thousands on Facebook ads. People selling Facebook ads or Google AdWords typically charge a, let's say, $2,500 management fee. That's what a number of my friends in the industry charge. Let's say they charge a $2,500 management fee, but that does not include the cost of advertising, which may need to be another $2,500 to $5,000 for the client to actually get the traffic. It also takes time to get traction and test ads on Facebook and Google. Normally, it takes at least a month to dial it all in, right? With a LinkedIn service, they can expect returns almost instantly. Being able to show them a positive return, being able to show them a positive ROI in that first month is huge, guys. Your chances of locking them in as a long-term client are going to be much higher when they immediately see the value that you're providing them. Another advantage to only charging a management fee is that you can legitimately offer them a risk-free guarantee. So there's really no reason for them not to try you out, right? Facebook and Google management agencies can't offer this because they cannot refund ad spend. If you spend $3,000 running ads for a client, that money is gone, right? Facebook or Google have that money now. But when offering our LinkedIn service, we are able to promise potential clients that if we don't meet expectations after that first month, they can get their money back. In fact, we want them to have their money back because we kind of want to nip the problem in the butt and get them out of our hair. So we can truly offer them a risk-free guarantee. This gives you a huge leg up on the competition, guys, because you don't need to learn funnels, landing pages, or any of that complicated stuff. You can get started right away too. The strategies I use are just simple, direct response marketing techniques that, through a lot of trial and error, I've perfected over time and can be automated, allowing for easy scaling for you. Now, we have the final point I want to share with you today, how I price my agency's LinkedIn service. So when I first started, I played around with my prices quite a bit. It was important that I put some thought into it. What I saw was that I had the most client signups when I offered half off the first month to really try us out. I would only charge them $1,500. I would blow them away that first month and really show them the tremendous value that my service was providing their company. And by the time the second month came around, they were more than willing to give me my quote, which is $3,000 moving forward. So it's really a no-brainer for potential clients because you can promise a risk-free guarantee and there's no ad spend involved. Now, I keep mentioning risk-free guarantee, so you're probably wondering, did I have to give any refunds? And the answer is yes, right? I signed 20 clients my first month, and I ended up giving two of them refunds. There were two clients that it just didn't work out for. So I ended up giving them their $1,500 back as promised. The important lesson I got out of this and those two refunds was that there's always going to be a cost of doing business, guys. And this was just one of them. No matter what service you're offering, you just won't be able to please everybody, right? If you deal with enough people, you're eventually going to come across someone who's just not happy with you. But that really wasn't a big deal. It didn't make a difference to me because by guaranteeing and making my services risk free, I was able to show, I was able to get, I was able to get 18 true clients my first month in business. And to be honest, I'm not completely sure how many of those 18 clients I retained would have even signed up with me if I hadn't been crystal clear about that risk free guarantee. Then after I proved that their results were, 10x my fee, 15x my fee, 5x my fee, those 18 clients were more than happy to start paying me the real quote of $3,000 a month, which we're charging. Guys, that's a total of $54,000 a month I was already pulling in after just my first month in business. Now, you don't have to make it risk free or give half off by any means. I'm simply letting you know that this is what worked for me. I found it was much easier to gain traction in the beginning when you're making your services risk free. Now that I have about 50 clients, I no longer offer half off that first month. But I think that's a good method for starting out when you just want to get your foot in the door. And it's really important for starting out and for your confidence to get a few clients in the door and start seeing some results. So, is this all making sense, guys? Just to recap what we've covered so far. Great. Okay. So here are the three key points we went over today. One, why LinkedIn is perfect for B2B clients. We went over the advantages to offering LinkedIn marketing as a service. And also we talked about how I price my agency's LinkedIn service. So now that you can see how relatively easy it is for you guys to build a business offering LinkedIn marketing as a service, but let me ask you, are you guys ready to start doing this on your own? If you're ready to start building a business offering LinkedIn marketing on your own, I want you to put "I'm ready" in the Q&A box. Okay, I'm ready, I'm ready right now. All right, it looks like you guys are all ready. So guys, most people in this world live paycheck to paycheck. Every couple of weeks, they get paid and they pay their fixed costs like rent and food. Then there's usually some money left over. We call that disposable income. Most people are going to blow through that every single month. If they have 1,000 in disposable income, they're going to spend it all until it's gone, right? They might spend it on movies or ice cream or travel, all short-term pleasures that are gone in an instant. But the cool thing is that money replenishes. Every 2 weeks, boom, there's another 1,000 in disposable income they can spend. Money, most people spend that cash on things that don't really add value to their lives in a meaningful way. What you should do is you should spend your money on something valuable that will move you forward towards one of your goals. By investing that money in yourself, it really does make your money multiply, guys. So maybe next week, instead of 1,000 in disposable income, you have 3,000 or 5,000 or even 10,000. How nice would that be? See, that's the power of disposable income. It comes back every 2 weeks. Boom, there's more money. Now, if you're ready to offer LinkedIn marketing as a service, I'd like to invite you to join my ZonedIn Academy. This academy is a 3-day boot camp that teaches people like you how to offer LinkedIn marketing as a service to businesses, how to charge them $3,000 a month for doing so, and most importantly, how to automate 90% of your workload. And the best part is, guys, the exact process I walk you through to dramatically grow your business for your clients, you will also be using that process on yourself to quickly get clients of your own. All you have to do is follow the trainings closely. I am literally giving you word for word all of the exact scripts and processes I currently use to consistently gain at least 10 clients every single month and run a 7-figure LinkedIn marketing agency from the comfort of my own home. I want to offer this training program to teach people how to easily replicate the success of my LinkedIn agency. I went through a lot of struggling to gain my financial freedom, and my hope is that by giving you guys on this webinar the step-by-step winning formula to creating a very successful LinkedIn agency, then maybe you guys can bypass all the struggling that I personally had to go through. So habits are really hard to change. I can leave this webinar right now and go enjoy the rest of my afternoon, right? I'm already successful with offering LinkedIn marketing as a service. This is already working for me, but this isn't about me. This is about you. If you leave now, you might think you learned a lot of cool stuff, but my guess is that by morning tomorrow, you'll have already slipped back into your normal routine, right? You just do what you've always done because that's what most people do. But because I'm your coach, your friend, and your mentor, I'm not going to let you go back to your old habits. I'm going to make sure you're successful by breaking them. If you want real lasting change, you need repeated exposure to the full system. That's what you'll get when you invest today. So when you join ZonedIn Academy, here's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to onboard new clients. You're going to learn how to make over and optimize a LinkedIn profile and sort of treat it like a landing page. And you're going to learn how to automate lead generation. Oh, and I'll give you a website and high converting sales copy to replicate exactly so you can be up and running within days as a bonus. How does that sound? The automation training alone is worth more than the price of the academy. You can't automate a Facebook or AdWords business. You can outsource the work or have different softwares that do some of the tasks for you. But at the end of the day, all the work still has to be done somehow, right? So it's not possible to truly automate a Facebook or AdWords agency. And guys, that's what's so exciting about running a LinkedIn service is that you can automate about 90% of the work. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in the ZonedIn Academy. Here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the ZonedIn Academy, the complete LinkedIn training. You're going to get my high converting client generation funnel that I'm currently using. Guys, it's not just a template. It's the web page, the funnel that I'm actually using right now. I'm going to share that with you guys. You're going to get my client onboarding scripts to copy exactly. And as a little bonus, as a treat, you're going to get my personal mindset training that I learned from Dan Kennedy. So that comes to a total value of almost $10,000. Now, normally this program will be offered for $5,000. However, we are still in our beta testing round where we're offering 80% off to the first 50 members of our ZonedIn Academy. So that means you're going to get to jump into the program for only $9.97. And I checked this morning, we had 43 members, so there are still a few spots available for you to join our beta testing round. So don't hesitate, guys. This will be the only chance you get to join our ZonedIn Academy, the complete LinkedIn agency blueprint at 80% off for only $9.97. Now, you might think this is too good to be true, and there must be a catch, right? Well, actually, there's one small thing. It's that if you generate $10,000, if you generate 10K in your first 30 days, we get to do a success story / case study on you. Small price to pay, right? This works for everyone from experienced digital marketers to people brand new to the industry. Guys, there are new people every day who are deciding to join ZonedIn Academy who are immediately seeing success with our program. Now, not only that, but as a special bonus, I'm also going to give you my personal sales letter template that converts 10 clients a month for me, has been doing so from the beginning, and is doing so right now. I went through a ton of different versions and months of tweaking to perfect my sales letter, this sales letter. I'm giving it away totally free to the first 50 people that sign up in our beta testing group to literally copy and paste so they can gain clients just as quickly as I do. And again, there are 7 spots left as of this morning, so you're going to want to hurry. So let's recap what you're going to get. You're going to get the ZonedIn Academy complete LinkedIn training. You're going to get my high converting client generation funnel that I'm going to share with you inside of ClickFunnels. You're going to get my client onboarding scripts and lead generation scripts to copy exactly to use for your own agency. And you're going to get my bonus mindset training. Oh, and you're also going to get the sales letter template that I promised to the first 50 people only. So that comes to a total value of about $10,000. If all this system did was give you a blueprint to success with LinkedIn marketing, would that be worth it? If all this coaching and bonuses did was give you the opportunity to work for yourself and on your own terms, would it be worth it? And if all it did was help you rapidly gain clients in an almost untapped market, would it be worth it? Guys, really quickly, put yes in the comments in all caps. I want you to do it in all caps because you're pumped up. Put yes in the comments if you agree with me that this is worth it. All right. Yes, 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 with about 100 S's. All right, good. So I'm glad you guys agree with me. I've been through this process. I've been running my LinkedIn agency for several months now, about 11 months, very profitable. There's a lot of revenue coming into my business, but there's also a lot of pitfalls and mistakes you can make. There's a lot of places you can drop the ball. I have made all of those mistakes and I've already done everything that you don't want to do. So I'm going to share with you in the ZonedIn Academy how to avoid all of those mistakes and grow your business correctly the first time. The way I see it is you've got two choices. Your first option is to do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is going to be 100% risk free. And your second option is to make this tiny investment today compared to all the value you're going to get in return and just give it a shot. So guys, take action today and click the button below on this page to get started. And if this webinar is still up, that means you are still one of the first 50 people to join our beta testing group. So you're going to want to get started as soon as possible with our ZonedIn Academy because you definitely want to take advantage of using my sales letter. It will literally land clients for you. All right, so I'm going to open it up here for a brief question period. And as always, if you need more information, I'm just an email away, guys. So thanks for joining this webinar, everyone. You've been an amazing audience, and I am truly grateful to have spent time with you. And I'm so excited for you to experience our ZonedIn Academy. It's such an eye-opening training experience. All right, I look forward to seeing you all on the inside.